Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for the Expanse Season 1, Episode 5. So, we had some ship battles last episode, which was really cool. And we lost Shed, unfortunately. That really sucks, but the rest of the group has gotten aboard a shuttle and has taken off, heading back to report on what happened there at the Donager. So, and then they had to end up self-destructing, I think, is what they were planning on doing anyway. For the Donager, the leftover people there. Uh, Miller has continued his investigation, finding a man who he thought was named BZ Batico, I think is the name, but turns out that he had a bunch of fake names. He's like a data broker for like black market information and stuff like that. So I wonder how all this ties into Julie and what has gone on with her. But he's still on the hunt. We also learned that something did happen with Phoebe when they were asking and interrogating. It went silent on them, and there was like bodies like frozen to the walls and stuff like that. We have these people that boarded the Donager with like pretty advanced tech. So I'm really wondering who they are, and are they just trying to start a war, or is it more than that? But yeah, let's get started with this next episode and see what happens. All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. All right, Miller. Oh, that's right. He got found. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Ooh. I wonder if it's true though. She looked guilty. She had a very guilty look on her face. I think you might be right. Excuse me. Oh, that was a threefer. I'm sorry about that. Oh, that's blood that hit him, isn't it? Oh shit. Wait, what happened? Oh, are they just trying to fix his leg? Oh. Yeah, Shed's dead. Ah! Huh. Okay, that looks similar. So maybe they do already have that technology. That looks similar to like that suit healing around that guy's arm that got cut off. Not exactly, but similar. Oh shit. Alright. Is it the people that attacked? 11 years ago. Hmm. So what is this? UN1, is that what he said? Oh, this guy. Yeah, they did the antenna thing. Hmm. He's got a point. Uh, they're gonna be split 50-50 maybe then. The other guy's gonna follow her no matter what. Oh. Yep, okay. There it is. Well. No, jeez. Hmm. Was he hearing things, or did the person actually say, oh shit, they recorded it? Oh. They met? Damn. Alright, let's go. Fuck him up. Yeah, another little bit of police vengeance, baby. Anubis. Hmm. She doesn't think very highly of him. Alright. Okay. Well, I mean, she's kind of right. Might be able to get. I mean, they'll probably take the case away from him, but might be able to get more resources on it that could help out a little better. So this is what he did. This is 11 years ago, right? And he said that was like 10 years ago. What Fred did. Pretty sure that's Fred talking, right? Damn. Oh, jeez. That scared me a little bit. Okay. That's pretty cool. It's like a way to preserve the body so it doesn't rot or something without having like freezers on board. Hmm. She's like, damn it, everything's working. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can't just shoot down your one option without giving another option. Coffee? Okay. Yeah, so he was kind of on their side to go to Fred Johnson, but he didn't want to disagree with her in the moment. Just waited and talked to her after. Neville Bosch. Alright, Anderson, what are you up to? Hmm. Wait, you just looked at him after you said that? Oh shit. Okay. Gonna sell him? Sell him out? Damn. He's a good talker. Talks a good game, I still don't trust him though. Okay. Alright, Miller. You gonna take it? It might be the help you need for this Julie case without having to give it up to the higher ups. Alright. Damn. Are they ignoring it or are they not receiving it? Wait, what? Oh shit, yeah. It's because they got his message, right? Yeah, it had nothing to do with the message they sent to Fred. It was the original message that made it back, where he accused Mars. They wouldn't know that, I suppose, though. Oh, is this Neville? Yeah, Neville Bosch. I thought he was going to be going after Pilat, but no, this guy. Hmm. Damn. Oh. He's already dead, so. Hmm. Well. Yeah, I mean, it seems like this guy cared about her and tried, but some people are just really headstrong. Well, it seems like they did get the message. Should have surrendered when he said to, not waited. I don't know if it would have mattered, though. Oh, please don't kill this poor kid. Alright, so he's gonna try to get a message out. Damn. Damn. So is this how people like Holden know about what happened? Damn. Oh, that's fucked up. So I wonder what happened. Was it just... Did they just not want to negotiate? Did they not want information to get out? Jesus. Fred. Yeah. The butcher. Damn. So he was a Marine, but now he's OPA, so maybe what happened there changed him? Ugh. Hmm. Okay. Seems to have worked. Back to Miller. You gonna go after Filot? Oh. Interesting. Did that, like, destroy his phone? Or was that, like, a means of getting rid of it for now? Okay, I didn't think the other phone had a crack in it, so was that the other guy's? I don't know if that's considered a phone, but whose was it that he threw away? I guess it could have been Neville's, maybe, if he took it from him. Or, or he had this guy's, whoever he is. I don't think we ever got, like, an actual name for him, right? Or did we? Alright. Oh, you found the coffee beans. Nice. It's like me, man. I quit coffee after having it for years and years for my diet. And I've been having it every now and then now, rather than it being like a daily thing. And like that's kind of my reaction right there. I use it now as kind of like a energy drink sort of thing because now the caffeine doesn't affect me it didn't affect me as much when I was drinking it, but now it really affects me when I drink it. So if there's ever a time where I'm like getting up early for something and I want to stay awake, I'll get a coffee. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much tonight. I apologize. Hmm. Using these robot mice to deliver some kind of information, probably. Whatever it is he was selling. Oh, shit! Well... Was it? Damn! That's where we end! Shit! He just got yoinked! I wonder, is it Anderson making a move because he's learning too much, or does it have nothing to do with Anderson? I don't know. But I guess he was poking his head in a lot of places. But yeah, that's it for episode 5. All right, Miller. I guess we'll see what's up with that maybe in the next episode. But all right, so we had the very beginning where we had Miller seeing what happened to Havelock and having that theory that potentially the prostitute was the one that lured him down there and in order for this to happen. And I mean, she looked guilty, but then she got angry at the accusation. So I'm not sure, but I felt like there was a look of guilt there. It's possible that she did do it. But it seems like she has Havelock wrapped around her little finger, though. He's defending her no matter what. So no matter what was said and all that, But yeah, one of the overarching stories over the course of this episode was what happened at Anderson Station 11 years ago, which was basically, I mean, it's, sorry, excuse me. It was basically what's the term? It's not like a riot, but when, shit, why can't I think the term? When like workers go on strike. There we go. That's what I was looking for. It was kind of like a strike, but because no one really knew that they were striking, they just labeled it as a terrorist attack, like a terrorist group, and sent UN-1 there, which at the time was Fred Johnson working for the UN Marines. And whatever happened, we only got one side of that story, so I still think there's the chance that, like, Fred was forced to do what he did because the way he looked when he was standing there, it wasn't, like, proud of what he did, right? It seemed like he was very upset about what he just did there. So it seems like maybe higher orders directed him to do what he did, and then he couldn't not agree to them, and maybe that's why he's like a bigwig for OPA now, is regret for what he did in the past and wanting to try and make amends the best that he can. I could be wrong about all that, but the fact that we didn't get his perspective means that his perspective is going to be impactful. I highly doubt it's going to be just like, oh, we see his perspective and he's just an asshole, right? But yeah, that's pretty sad that they just destroyed that station, seeing that father and daughter just holding each other while floating through space was just heartbreaking. And yeah, I'm really curious to see where all that goes with Fred hailing the I guess with the new name, the Rocinante, hailing them and giving them a safe place, which they might not have found anywhere else, so they decided to go with it. And I guess maybe we'll see. They have their own opinions on him because it seems like they know what happened back in Anderson Station. It seems like that got out, that maybe it wasn't terrorists or whatnot, because they weren't like, yeah, he just blew up a bunch of terrorists, right? unless maybe that's why they were concerned about going to him, because they think that other people are going to view them as terrorists. And so maybe he thinks like, oh, he blew up terrorists before, he'll just do it again, right? Maybe that's why they were concerned, so maybe they really do think those people were terrorists. But I'm curious if that message that they sent ever got out, or if they were killed before, if it was like jammed or whatnot. But yeah, that was definitely interesting. We had a good bit of Miller continuing the investigation as usual. He was looking into the Anubis ship, which seems to have been carrying something, and Julie's ship was sent to intercept it from that. That's what he's thinking happened anyway. But all this investigating, he found the place of the data broker. He got a chip from there. He followed back on the guy that was in that video, Neville. Learned some information there, and we learned a little bit about Julie too, where it seems like Julie did care about the Belters, like going there and working with those miners and everything, and helping them despite breathing in the vapors that caused her to have to take cancer meds for the rest of her life. But she didn't bat an eye at that. But when she did cry was when she told that she was one of the Belters. So whatever happened in Julie's life, she sympathized for the Belters and wanted to help them out with their cause and what they're doing. So she stayed to help with medical treatment and all that for the people there. So props to her for that. And I mean, Miller was a little hard on that guy, saying you should have stopped her. But it's like, it sounds like she's a very gung ho woman. You know, you can't just. I mean, what is he gonna do? Force her and tie her up in his basement or something? Like, that's even more fucked up, you know? So I don't think Neville was in any place to stop her. But mid investigation, Anderson stepped up on Miller, and I mean, I gotta say, I don't trust Anderson, but I like a lot of what he says, talking about how the Earthers have a home and they look up at the stars and they just want to own everything. And these Belters are just up here doing the work for people who are free to do what they want on Earth. And they have no home, they have no place to call their own. And that's just what they're fighting for. So, like, I'm a little bit on his side when he talks like that, but I don't think terrorist action is the right way to go about things. Now, I don't know for sure that Anderson is tied to any of that. Maybe he is, as he says, but I don't fully trust it. So, but he gave Miller the means to go after Philot, the guy who stabbed Havelock. He didn't go do that right away, so I don't know how much he really cares about it, but maybe at some point he will. But then he may owe Anderson something, so maybe it's a good idea not to do it. But yeah. The Butcher was the nickname. I forgot to mention that. The Butcher was the nickname given to Fred Johnson. I think, didn't one of the guys I think it was last episode, when we saw Fred for the first time, didn't they call him the Butcher instead of using his name, and he got, like, very angry about it? Am I remembering that right? Did that happen? Or am I making things up? But that also might have been a hint to him not liking that part of his past of what he had to do as a part of the military. Now the UN Marines, that's not, they call Martians Marines as well. But is that like the UN version of Marines? Because we have UN controls Earth, Mars independent. So UN Marines is not Mars Marines. Okay. I just want to make sure I was understanding that. It's just they're all humans from Earth, so they use the term Marines, right? So now, do they use the term Marines because they're flying through space in ships, and Marines are usually the ones that are on the water, right? And everything. I wonder if that's why they chose Marines over any of the other military bodies that we've had. Oh, just a thought. But yeah, I'm really curious as to, you know, a lot of these little things going on and how they tie together. We had Holden seeing that people know his face and all that. It's going to be hard for him to stay inconspicuous, and people might think, like, because a lot of, like, rioters are using his face, that might just make the authorities think that he's the problem, right? And take it out on him. So I'm really curious what happens with our core group that's heading over to Typhon and everything. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for this one. It was definitely kind of a breather after the last episode where we had like that crazy combat and everything, but we kind of took care of business, got on track, figured out where we're gonna go, got the message from Fred, and started heading that way. We learned about Anderson Station, and then just furthered the investigation with Miller, and I think that was most of what we had going on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more. We had the conversation with Octavia too, where he finally filled her in. He was trying to keep her safe and keep her out of it, but finally filled her in on a lot of the information that he's come up with. But she said some stuff that he didn't care about, you know, was like, you should go send this to the higher ups and everything. And he's like, what, you think I can't handle it? And I don't think that's what she was saying. I think it was just much bigger than what one man should be working on. But I understand that his pride was getting in the way a bit there. So, but yeah, I found it interesting. I mean, I know I kind of already mentioned it, but with Amos agreeing with uh Naomi, I think that was her name, right? Naomi right away, but then talking to her behind the scenes and being like, "Hey, should we should do you have another option? Like maybe we should just do this," and manage to talk her into it. But I do like that he asserted his own opinion, because so far it's felt like, oh, do whatever she says, you know, like it hasn't felt like he's had much of a personality of his own other than just being obsessed with this one person and doing whatever she says. So I like that he kind of spoke up a bit and gave his own opinion. And I like that she was like, yeah, I guess you're right, and went with it. So yeah, I'm really curious. And also, I mean, everyone was suspecting her to be OPA, but if Fred was like a big OPA nut, you know, like, and she's against him, maybe she's not OPA. Either that, or there's different sects of OPA where there's like the more peaceful sect, and then maybe Fred's part of like the more aggressive sect, and she's not a fan of that. I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. This was a Patreon show, so if you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch the rest of this show, all 6 seasons, on my Patreon right now. Check that out. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.